More from Mike Breen and Bill Walton shortly. Both teams eventually would head back to the locker room. We're going to go back through the entire situation from start to finish and slow things down for you. Here's how it happened. 45.9 seconds left. Ron Artest, the hard foul on Ben Wallace. It was hard, but it wasn't flagrant. You could make the argument that Wallace overreacted. Well, that led to pushing and shoving. Seemed like cooler heads were starting to prevail. Now watch Ben Wallace throws a towel at Artest. Artest always in the middle of everything, right? But at this point, Artest is actually just chilling. He's lying on the scorer's table. When a fan throws a cup, it hits him in the face. That leads Artest into the crowd. He wrestles the fan down to the ground, and I wonder if I should be using the word fan in this particular case. Steven Jackson punches a fan in the face there. Watch the fan come into your picture on the left. He's in a baseball hat. Right there. He's hitting Artest from behind. Watch another fan. He clocks Fred Jones from behind. So the fans are not backing off. They're clearly making matters worse. Then as Artest gets back on the court, watch this. Artest punches that fan right in the face. Looked like the fan was heading towards him. Artest hit him. Then as another fan gets up, watch Jermaine O'Neal, right of your screen coming into the picture, right there, sends the fan down. The officials were banged up in this game as well. Lower right-hand corner of your screen, that's Tommy Nunez Jr. He would take a bottle, a plastic bottle where you would think off the face. Now, Artest is still on the court. The cop threatens to spray him with pepper spray, but in the end doesn't. Now, Reggie Miller would come over along with Austin Crozier. There's Reggie on the right, and the cops help get Artest off the floor. Now, as Jermaine O'Neal heads off the floor, watch this. Looks like an article of clothing comes flying in his direction, almost at Jonathan Bender. Now, by this point, Artest is off the court, heading for the dressing room. That's Artest there. Steven Jackson follows him. Meanwhile, the scariest part, watch the upper right-hand corner of your screen now. Here's a chair thrown in, flying in the direction of Jermaine O'Neal. Another fight breaks out. Players, fans, security. Now, to take a good look now, down on the floor in a prone position, you'll be able to get a glimpse right there of what appears to be an older woman lying down in the middle of it all. O'Neal gets hit in the face with what appeared to be a bucket of popcorn. Now watch Jamal Tinsley now. He comes back out of the dressing room, grabs a dustpan, and is inches away from hitting somebody. Thought better. The Pacers just littered with food and drink as they would exit. People were left bloodied. Fans were left stunned. And kids were left with tears on an overall sorry night for the NBA.